What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, redoptionagency.com. 23 years selling full-time on eBay. First, I want to say congratulations. Congratulations to everybody who I've been hearing from who's saying that they had normal, quote-unquote, sales on eBay this weekend. It's been beautiful. I believe it's under $60 away from having $1,000 per day. Yeah. So finally, at least for now, we are getting back to that. Since, like I told you, July 31st, something changed on my account. If you look at here before July 31st, I was having $500 days to $700 days. And that was it. July 31st, something finally clicked. 800, almost 8, almost 9, almost 9. My lowest day was a 630. This weekend, Friday, $913. This is without international sales. 807. And then yesterday, 912. We're at 11 a.m. Monday morning. I'm already at $322. It feels like the normal eBay. I still do believe there's a little bit a tweak going on. I don't think we're at where we exactly should be right now, at this time of year, and compared to, say, 3-4 years ago on eBay. I think there's still a little bit room that we're going to go up even more, but no complaints here. Finally, something very consistent, and at least near normal, if not normal. Because you got to take the account like the economy in the play, because economies, hasn't been, like this since 08, 07 or whenever. So you got to take that into play too. So eBay itself may be back to normal. It might be the economy that's pushing it down a little bit. And all the weirdness that goes on in 2024 as compared to 2010 to 2009. The country and the world wasn't this weird then, with distractions and anger and stuff like that. So all that could attribute to the little bit of difference between now and, say, 5 years ago or whatever. But we'll look at the international sales and everything also, and then my other store too, which my other store was pretty bad actually, for 3-day weekend, I believe, if I remember correctly. But anyway, we're still getting the shutdown overnight on eBay. Last night, my sales ended at 9:47 p.m. and I had one sale between 9:47 and 5 a.m. Yeah, so we're looking, 7.5 hours there with no sales. The difference is when it's coming back online, it's coming back strong. There's no lead up to it. There's when it's down overnight, maybe the transactions are going through, they're just backing up, whereas before they were just not coming in at all. That could be the difference. I'm not sure, but there's still the shutdown every night on my account. It's just the rebound is different. Yesterday is an example because yesterday at midday, which is 2 p.m. Central my time, I thought the day was ruined. Halfway through my day, I thought the day was ruined. I had $170. So I'm going, is Sunday really going to be an under $400 day after having an 807 and a 913? Am I really only going to do $400 on Sunday? Then at 3 p.m., the site just flipped. It just came on at 3 p.m. and just consistent sales from 3 p.m. until 9:47. So think about that. 912, all but 170 of that came between 3 p.m. and 9:47. So my question is, these little concentrated time periods where a lot of sales are coming through, Is that because of a backup, or is that because those hours eBay is normal? You know what I'm saying? Because if it's like those hours eBay is normal, we're not done yet. We're going to still see improvement in sales. Now, if it was backed up in the queue, eBay was having issues there, then it's more of the back to normal routine. So, depending on the answer to that question, it's going to depend on, I believe, where at least my number is going to be from here on out. Hopefully, it sticks to this. And let me check my camera. It turned red. I want to make sure it's still normal. Okay. Hopefully, at least it sticks through this past just 30 days or whatever the case. Hopefully, this is long moving forward. So, yes, congratulations to everybody who's had the normal sales this weekend. There were several of you who's reached out saying eBay's felt normal. You had great sales. I think a lot of these trying moments on eBay has brought the community, I think, a little bit closer. And certain people and certain accounts, I just think there's more of a family feel there when it comes to us who's been complaining about eBay and concerned about others and their sales and what have you. So that's everybody who's made videos, to who's commented on videos, to even those who have watched the videos and who's been silent because they were afraid to say anything, afraid of eBay retaliation, because, you know, in the past, eBay was like that. So congratulations to everybody who's had good sales, who's been speaking their mind and saying their piece. You deserve it. Hopefully there's a lot more than what just commented that had the good sales, the normal-ish sales this week, because it's been a struggle for the last 2.5 years with all these site issues. And to everybody who always told any of us that it's our items that were causing the down sales, I don't just have a "I told you so." I have karate fingers for you. All right. So here's with international sales this weekend. So we got $2,821, up 25%. The selling cost is where I was hoping it was going to be, under 50, so right at 47.2. Hopefully there's still a little bit room for, I'm still hoping to get closer to 45, but hey, I am happy with 47. Net sales, $1,303, up 26%. 203 items sold, up 12.2. Average sale price per item, near $14, up 11%. So, very good. And then with the other store, we've got $121. That's actually down 22%. So yeah, a little bit down there. I had 2 days. I did like $12 yesterday and $0 on Saturday. The majority of these sales were on Friday. Spam. Let me take off these international so I can see what my top seller was weekend. CDs, by far again. CDs exploded, $664 in CDs, with only $462 in hats. So I did have one big item, a $200 stereo system. So that was good too. It wasn't just all smalls. I had the one big dollar item that's been sitting in my store for who knows how many years. So that was a pleasure to see too. We'll go through and look at what sold. But that gives me hope in the fact that the one thing that stops me with eBay not feeling normal is the investment in items. Because like, I don't want to go out and invest like $100 in one item to flip for, $400 if I'm going to have to sit on that item for years. I have no problem investing $100 into 100 items because I'm going to make my money back a lot quicker. But those high ticket items, I stayed away from them because I didn't want to sit on them for, that amount of time. So if we can get this normal feel back, I can once again start tying up $100, $200 in, say, one item or two items and not be concerned that I'm going to have to sit on it for 4 or 5 years. Let's see what's sold. Let's see. My numbers still are not matching up. It's saying I got 57,993 when I've got so there's about 1,000 missing now. So over the weekend, not just the nightly shutdowns, but Saturday night, I had more go missing. So that was another thing going into Sunday. When I had the first half of the day that was just totally trashed, I also had another, I think, 500 items go missing. So I thought, am I going to have to call into eBay? I'm like, well, I'm not going to do it today. If this continues and it's the same way on Monday, then I'll call in with, hey, open the ticket again. My items aren't showing, and then see what happens from there. But thankfully, I didn't have to do that, at least not yet. So we had a nice little bounce back. Items sold, it's going to be probably your typical stuff here. So CDs and hats. Blu-ray, some denim jeans, 45 records, VHS tapes. Nice. Fila hats, cassette tapes. Jennifer Lopez promo single. Nice dollar there. Hats, CDs, skirts. CDs, hats, cassettes, shirts. This sold yesterday as I was taking pictures of tape only. I think I took about 125 pictures of just cassettes without cases yesterday. Some vinyl, some CD, some shoes. Oh man. Colin Powell figure. So yes, there is hope after this weekend. Schnucks. Hat, tie, hats. Wallets, CDs, cassettes. Some facial cream even. I just put one of those up yesterday. I had one in the store and then upped it to 2 with one I found yesterday. And about an hour after I upped it to 2, I sold one. So that was good. Some Victoria's Secret hats. This is where I was stuck most of the day, going, man, I need some stuff to sell. So midday yesterday, I was about right here. Because I kept checking. I'm like, why is nothing not moving? Even an old hat that's been in the store for 8 years sold. Cassettes, CDs, cassettes. Oh man, some CDs that's been in the store for 8 years. Some disc-only CDs. Vinyl, clothing, CDs. There's the stereo system that's sold. Temptation CD for $30. So definitely a successful weekend. Hopefully this is just the beginning of many more to come finally. So a little bit of everything sold this weekend. So very good to see. All right. Well, I am motivated to get to work, so over 300 today already. I'm ready to get some stuff listed and keep this ball rolling. All right. That's enough. Time to get back to work. So again, yeah, much needed, great weekend of sales. So it's a beautiful thing. This is just night and day for me. The way, I mean, even sitting where I was before, I mean, of course, I'm paying bills with a little bit of profit, but now I'm doubling that. So that means I'm going to have a lot more of extra money to play with. So much needed, very much needed. Because now I can start throwing some money back to us personally and beyond the payroll and stuff. And maybe even invest some and take a trip and all that good stuff. So it's nice to see near $1,000 days with under 50% cost. So I just look at it as 50% going in the pocket. So $1,500 in the pocket this weekend. Very happy with that. So thank you, eBay, for finally making things a little bit closer and or normal this weekend. We've suffered long enough, and it's time we start enjoying the fruits of our labor. That being said, don't slow down. Don't stop. Keep listing. Keep plugging along. Keep throwing more out there, because if we're going back into the eBay of old, you never know what will sell as soon as you list it. So you can list 10 items and have 5 of them sell. So just keep listing, and let's keep getting those numbers up. And keep the ball rolling. Because, I mean, if you think about even like the help that everybody here on YouTube gave each other when times were bad, and what I mean about that is just not just the support and the talk, but buying stuff from each other, throwing money at the YouTube channels, in the chats, etc., etc. Just imagine the YouTube community when everybody's having great sales, when they come together. When they came together, we all, and I won't put myself in there, but you guys came together huge when things were down. So if things are going up, I can only imagine what you guys are going to do for each other, and it's beautiful watching it and seeing it. So let's just keep that ball going, keep those numbers rising, and let's make some money. So thanks, everybody. I will see you all in the next video. And then I told myself, and then overnight I had a dream that woke me up, and I had a statement that I said in that dream to help me make me realize today. And I go, I need to use that statement from here on out. So I got to try to get into a habit of saying every day, thanks for being a part of my day. I'll see you on the next video.